In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
What's going on YouTube? This is Hero Stormwolf and welcome back to another Skyrim mods video. I apologize for not having a video last week. I had some things and issues with Skyrim where it forced me to uninstall and reinstall a lot of the mods that I had. But that's neither here or there. Today I'm going to be showing updates for recent mods that I've covered. The Naruto Konoha, the Naruto Konoha Underground and the Uchiha Clan. I'm going to be showing the updates that have been made for those two mods. Starting off with the Underground mod. As you can see right now, if you look on the map, once you install the mod, there will be a new location to the left of Whiterun and the Whiterun stables. It's called the Shinobi Cave. It is a burnt down house that has a secret tunnel here that leads to the Shinobi Cave, but inside this broken down house you'll see a chest, and inside this chest you'll see a number of weapons from the Naruto anime. The Executioner, the Gunbai, the Gunbai and sword style. This one is, I believe, a staff. This one's an actual sword. A jutsu tome called the Water Release Water Shark Bullet Technique. I'll be showing that off. Ninja shoes. Rikudo's Chakra Balls, which gives you increased amount of chakra, or magic in this case. The staff, the Sage Staff, which is very powerful. A lot of these weapons are overpowered, so be aware of that if you do plan on using them. You'll pretty much probably either one-shot everything or get very, very close to it. I'm actually going to take these with me. The Samahada, which we all know where that's from. Shinju's war outfit. I'll equip that. I'll take off this other stuff so you can get a better view of the armor. So here's a quick look at the armor and the chakra balls. I actually need to take off all this other stuff too. There you go. And this is the staff. I'll just show you how powerful it really is. Also, installing this mod will cause some issues with the geometry in the area. Just be aware of that. But I'll do a quick demonstration of how powerful this is. Yeah. It's a very huge explosion. Yeah. It's pretty powerful. You can pretty much almost one-shot anything. Then I'll show off the water dragon technique here. It's actually pretty cool. You get the sound effect too. So that's a pretty cool effect. Again, that spell's overpowered as well, so be aware of that if you do plan on using it in your actual game. But not only has that been added, there has been a few new NPCs that have been added to the mod, as well as the Shinobi Cave itself. So as you remember, I showed this off in the last mod, or in the last video. But now there's the NPC here.
What do you need?
This is supposed to be Uchiha Madara. Now this is supposed to be a start of a quest line that's going to be included in this mod. I'm going to save it here. Get a quick look at the diary. Just tell you that there was shinobi clothes in here. In this barrel, but they're not here now. But continuing forward. Instead of traveling you back to the location where you last teleported in, you'll be taken to the realm between worlds. And this is where you'll meet the the sage. The sage of the six paths. And no, this is not the shinobi world. Now this is supposed to be the start of a quest for you to change the history of the shinobi world.
Good morning.
Though exactly,
Good morning.
you can't actually enter the world now, unfortunately.
What do you need?
But this will be the start of the quest. You talk to Madara, and then you talk to the Sage's Six Paths, and then that will open up a questline storyline. But for now, unfortunately, there's nothing here for you to actually go on the quest. But so far, this mod has made a lot of progress from when I first showed it off. Can't wait for it to go even further. I'll definitely be checking it out. As always, I will leave a link in the description for that mod below. So after the video transition here, we will be checking out the changes that have been made to the the changes that have been made to the Uchiha Clan mod. So stay tuned for that. So the second part of this video is going to be telling the changes of the Uchiha Clan mod, and there has been quite a few changes since the last video, so this may be a bit extensive, so I will try and break it down as much as I can. As before, in order to start the quest, what you would do is you would do the Sharingan Awakening, and then you would choose your path here. I'll actually show it off here. It's fine. So as you can see, you can choose your path, and each path will give you a brief description of what that character has. So for Sasuke, you get the Dragon Flame Jutsu, the Jidori, the Jidori Enso, Jidori Nagashi, the Kirin, the Tsukiyomi, Amaterasu, and his Susanoo, with the possibility of obtaining the Rinnegan. I will explain the Rinnegan a little bit later, and this will go for each one of the paths that you can take with this mod. So again, Itachi has a Fireball Jutsu, the Draconian Methods, the Izanagi, the Tsukiyomi, the Amaterasu, and his Susanoo. Then we have Madara, same difference here. Fireball Jutsu, Great Fire Annihilation, Tsukiyomi, his Susanoo, and the possibility of earning the Rinnegan. Tobi's is a bit more extensive. I will be covering him last because there's a lot of different things that have been done for him in particular, so I'll be covering him last. And then you have Shitsui. I probably pronounced his name wrong, but he actually has some interesting spells too. The Fireball Jutsu, Body Flickering Technique, the Draconian Methods, Izanagi, Tsukiyomi, the Kota Amatsukami, I'm pronouncing that wrong and I apologize, which comes in 3 different spells. You can calm the target, make him your teammate, make him your follower, or you can make the target kill himself. So I'll actually be starting with Shitsu, or the name I can't pronounce because I'm dumb. And once you pick his path, you would have to use the Sharingan Awakening again. And then you'll have the spells here. So I'll pick these and I'll show them off individually, show what they can do. I'll just do Fireball Jutsu ranked 4. So here's the fireball. As you can expect, just a huge fireball. Stupid wolf. And actually, there's a good number of people here that we can actually test out the other ones, because it's more extensive if I show you rather than just showing it off and not do anything. So, if you remember from the Naruto overhaul mod, there was a spell called Added the Draconian Methods. What it does, it causes the target to flee for about 30 seconds. I'll actually use that one last because it may cause all the targets to flee, and we don't need that right now. But stage 1 of the name I can't pronounce, so I apologize for that. It is the first stage of it, which if you target a person or animal, they become your ally for 2 minutes. They won't be a follower, they'll just be an ally and fight other members of the people you're fighting against. So we'll use this bandit clan as an example. You'll do nicely. As you can see, that guy who I made my ally is now fighting other bandits. Stage 2 of the same spell. This causes the target animal to become your follower until you dismiss them by hitting them with the spell again, or you get another follower with the spell. So this guy is now my follower, and he'll attack for me and he'll follow me. And then the final spell, which I'll show off here, of this stage. This forces the target or person or animal to kill himself. And we'll use this guy as an example. Let's see. Sometimes it takes a while for the last one to work.
What are you doing?
Sometimes it doesn't necessarily work. But the last one, they will kill themselves. They'll sometimes either just drop dead, or they will take out a knife and cut themselves. Now, the Draconian methods here. I'll probably actually need to attack him here, so let me pull out a small sword. This will work. Alright, well, I'll summon a bandit here real quick.
Never should have come.
And that's the Draconian methods. They'll pretty much run away for you for 30 seconds. And unlike before, this only targets one person. It doesn't target an area anymore, which is a plus. It can be a plus if you only want one person to run away for you while you focus down another. It's very useful. Now, not only do you get these spells, you also get a passive, which is called the Izanagi. Once a day, heals you by 1,000 points automatically if you fall below 15% health, and only if the damage does not kill you. It will create a temporary copy of you and allow you to escape. So, for the sake of not having to do this all over again, I'm going to save it here. Okay, so as I was recording, it just seemed to cut off, but as I was explaining before, when you pick his path, you get the Izanagi, which once a day will heal you automatically to full health, and a shadow clone basically will take your place and you'll be temporarily invisible to where you can escape. We're gonna have this arrow guy do that for us. He actually has a lot better aim than the footage that wasn't recorded. Oh, it didn't work. How embarrassing. Okay, so that was the thing. Which is supposed to happen is, I guess if you're down, I guess you gotta be below a certain health. So we'll kill this guy here. Hopefully this guy can do the job again without actually killing us. Let me see. For some strange reason, it's not working. It's supposed to be 15% health, and I'm way below that. There it goes. So as you can see, once I reach that low threshold, that's for not doing it right the first time. But as you can see, when I died, a shadow clone of me was created, and I was able to escape the damage. Next off, I'll be showing off more of the mods here after this cutoff. Also, quick note, I just realized this as I was doing the mod. If you use the Izanagi, you actually lose a Sharingan. So, big ups to the creator of this mod for actually adding that small detail. He could have completely ignored that fact, but he didn't, so that's really awesome. So, moving on from that, we go back to the I actually have to let a day pass by, so I'm going to let a day pass by. But I just wanted to add that small detail there. That was actually a really cool idea and really cool thing that he actually added that. Okay, so now everything should be ready to go. I can use the refresh to Sharingan. And now Sharingan Awakening. Sasuke's, we're going to do him just to show off his spells. So we'll give it a minute here. Use the Sharingan Awakening again, and now you have most of Sasuke's jutsus, include the Chidori Enso, the Chidori Nagashi, the regular Chidori. We'll show off the Enso and the Nagashi. That's the Nagashi that I'm using in my right hand. That's the Enso in my left hand. Then of course we have the regular and the Dragon Flame Jutsu. So here's the Dragon Flame Jutsu. That's what you expect. There's a continuous flame of fire. Then of course you have the Kirin, which I will need a bandit to demonstrate here. So
Yes?
So For everyone who's watched the anime, I've read the manga, you know what the Kirin is, so I'm not going to be going too much detail of it. I'll just show it off. And there you have it. In a blink of an eye, he's dead. So those are just his normal jutsus. When it comes to his Sharingan powers, you'll basically have the same ones other than his Amaterasu. And his Susanoo. I'll show off the Amaterasu here. There's 3 versions of it. Level 1 is a simple. You tap it once, and it affects whoever you aim at it. Summon another bandit here.
Need something?
Level 2, you hold it a bit longer. And it's continuous wherever you look at for a while. And then level 3 is the interesting one. We'll summon a couple of bandits here so you can get the gist of it. Level 3, you hold it down to a full charge. It sends out a wave. Just a wave of dark flames. That's actually really cool. And you only get that with Sasuke's path, so that's pretty interesting if you really want to use it. Of course, you get his Susanoo, which for him is a long range one. So you'll be given bounded arrows to use. Shoots very fast, very far, very damaging. We'll just summon a quick bandit here so you can get a gist of the damage that you do with this.
Yes.
You are dead.
And as you see, it also paralyzes them after a while. So that's Sasuke Susanoo. So if you're more of a ranger or a very heavy spell user, I'd probably suggest you use that. And of course you have his Tsukiyomi, which just paralyzes the target for 15 seconds. As you can see. So that's basically all of Sasuke's path with his for his path of the Uchiha. That's all of Sasuke's moves. So we will be refreshing the Sharingan again. And this time I'll be checking out Itachi, which he has the Fireball Jutsu, Draconian methods. We already seen the Izanagi at work. His Tsukiyomi actually does damage and paralyzes for 30 seconds. His Amaterasu and his Susanoo. So we'll take a look at his. He has the Fireball Jutsu here. As you can see, just a big fireball. His Amaterasu, which only goes to level 2. So, we'll summon another bandit here.
Shore's blood. The two.
Oh. Okay, so we actually do need to wait for 24 hours. So I will have this bandit here, and I will come back when 24 hours has been done. Now we're back, and it's been 24 hours, so I'm just going to take a quick look at Itachi's Amaterasu. It's slightly weaker than Sasuke's in terms of having it in this game, so level 1, as you can see, just quickly burns the target. Level 2, which is only goes up to. Burns the target a little bit faster. And that's all he has for his. Now for his Susanoo, it's a sword and shield type, which also has a nice cool flame effect. And as you see, you actually get the eyes as well for whatever you use it. I think you actually get, yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought you get the reanimated eyes. As you can see, it's a sword and a shield here. We'll summon 2 bandits here.
Keep that magic away from me.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
And as you see, whenever you cut someone with the sword, it bounds their soul to a soul gem, if you have one large enough. I do not, so that's why I didn't bound their soul. And last, of course, you get his Tsukiyomi, which actually paralyzes the target and does a bit of damage over time. So, a little bit more stronger than Sasuke's. As you can see, he's paralyzed. He actually is losing a bit of health. And he's dead now. So there you have it. That is Itachi's path of the Uchiha Clan. So if you want to use him, I wouldn't necessarily say he's more of a brawler type, but he's more of the standard balance type from the group. Not really heavy on jutsus or magic or anything like that, but has a lot of utilities. So once more, we'll refresh the Sharingan. And we take a look at Madara. Madara has the Fireball Jutsu, the Great Flame Annihilation. We won't be looking at the Tsukiyomi because we've already shown his. And I will actually be covering the Rinnegan here as well with Madara, so I can just save time here. And we'll take a look at his Susanoo. That's just more stats if you want to see, but honestly, it's not really something you've already seen before for those stats. So with him, you get the Fireball Jutsu, which I've already shown. You'll get the Great Flame Annihilation, which is a very powerful magic-based, does 287 points of damage, and targets on fire take extra damage as per usual. So we'll summon 4 bandits here.
Yes?
And as you can see, depending on where you aim it, you can either take out single targets or multiple targets here. So, very powerful. Now for him, his Susanoo, he'll actually wield 2 blades, so this is for the more very aggressive type of player.
Need something?
Very quick, very fast, very powerful, very aggressive. As you can see, I took them out in less than like 10 seconds with the Susanoo active. But again, the drawback of using Susanoo, it drains your magic quick, and once your magic drains out, you'll start to lose health over time. Only reason I'm not losing health or magic is because I have the God mode on right now, so it could just save time on showing you off these spells and jutsus. Of course, his Tsukiyomi only does 15 points of damage. Now, here is something interesting. The Rinnegan. Now, after you've picked your path and after you've reached a point where you have the Mangekyo Sharingan, if you kill up to 250 people, and the way you can know this, if you go to the general stats, and I believe it is combat, go to people killed, and once you reach 250, what you need to do is go back to the Uchiha Clan base where you actually obtain the eyes in order for you to get the Mangekyo Sharingan. Read the wall, and if you've chosen either Sasuke, Madara, or I believe it's Tobi, you'll have a chance to unlock the Rinnegan. Now, once you unlock the Rinnegan, you'll get the spell here. It says Rinnegan Awakening. You use it, and as you see, my eyes have changed to the Rinnegan. And with this comes a new selection of spells that you use. One of them is the Art of Rebirth. The other one is the Rinnegan Ward, which negates a high amount of damage. Well, I'll show off that first. Or, actually, I'll show off the summoning. You'll summon a large wolf, which will be your ally. It's pretty much a summoning. Very big, very powerful, and also has the eyes. Very cool. You also get the Rinnegan Remove Soul. And the Rinnegan Shoot Great Missile. So here's what the Great Missile looks like. While very small in contrast, it's actually very powerful. Does a lot of damage. We'll summon some bandits here. Just to have some fun.
Yes. Yes.
As you can see, it can one-shot pretty much anybody. Or at least these weak bandits. Good boy. Alright. So then the Remove Soul, pretty much... It's like a soul trap spell, more or less.
I'm gonna find whoever did this.
You're looking right at him. As you can see, when you kill them with the spell, you drain their soul. You also get a couple of alteration spells. The Bancho Tene and the Force Cloak. Force Cloak is pretty much a shield that negates all frontal damage, so we'll piss off some more bandits.
What now?
Yes.
I just need a quick sword here. This will do nicely.
Yes?
Need something?
Alright. It also pushes them back when they touch the shield. So it negates any range damage and also pushes back any melee fighters. So it's very powerful if you need to get them off of you very quickly. The Shinra Tensei, which is everyone knows who that is. You have two versions of it. A one that shoots out, which just pretty much pushes back the person near you. And then you have the Shinra Tensei area, which is what you expect. We'll summon 4 more bandits here, so I can show off the area.
Need something?
Need some-
There you go. Again, very powerful. At least against weaker enemies like bandits. And last but not least, I'll save it here just in case the game wants to crash while I do this. You'll have the Rinnegan Art of Rin Rebirth. Now, what this does is it will cost you 90% of your current health and all of your magic. And it brings the dead back to life. And what I mean by dead, I mean everything that's dead. Enemies, allies alike. So, we'll charge this up. It actually takes quite a while to charge up here, so. You'll know when it's done when it starts to glow light like that.
I'm gonna find whoever did this.
What a waste.
Oh.
It actually killed me. I didn't think that was going to kill me. But you get the point of that. I didn't know that was actually going to kill me. I thought I had God mode on for a second. But yeah, I actually died from that. But you get the gist of exactly what that's supposed to do. So that's all. That's the Rinnegan. Now, if you want to deactivate it, just press it again. And it deactivates the Rinnegan. And you'll lose all the Rinnegan spells. So we'll refresh the Sharingan once more. And I'll be showing off Tobi. Now, Tobi's the more interesting one because he has a lot of the Kamui spells. And he's for the person that likes to fast travel or likes to do a lot of cool stuff, but may not be necessary in battle. So, we'll start off with the Phoenix Flower Jutsu since it's the weakest one here. Pretty much. Just small fireballs here. What'd you expect? Continue small fireballs. Moving on from that, you get the teleport to the Kamui dimension, which I will actually do that to a bandit, and then I'll go there myself. So, as you can see, a lot of his stuff are based on powers. So, you see Tobi become ethereal. You cannot attack, be attacked, or pick up objects. You recover magic and stamina. This lasts for 2 minutes. Teleport map tells you ports you anywhere on the map. Takes you to a teleportation menu. Teleport the target actor. Teleport the target location. So this is pretty much the flash spell, but with the cooler look. Now you just have to be very careful where you aim it, because you can go very far and lose track of yourself. You can actually almost kill yourself too if used incorrectly. So be careful when you use it. Be very careful. So we'll go back inside of here. A lot of dead bodies. Anyway, moving on from that. Teleport the target actor. So pretty much this allows you to teleport to any person that you aim at. This one's a lot more safer and stable because you actually have a target to teleport, whereas you're not teleporting at random. The become ether, I'll actually attack someone and I'll show you what it means for that. So I'll need the flames here. We'll summon a couple of bandits here. Oh, these are vampire cattle. These are not the people I wanted to summon. These are not the people I wanted to summon here. That was weird. So I'll just kill these guys off, and I'll actually summon bandits this time. That's what I wanted to summon in the first place, but death. Bit embarrassing, but okay. Okay, so the game seemed to have crashed whenever I wanted to switch off and do more bandits. So, as I was saying, I was showing off the Tobi path. I'm about to show off a lot of the Kamui stuff, so this should be interesting. I actually think he has the most utility out of all the Uchihas here that's in this game right now. So we'll need that, and then we'll use all of these here. I'll need all of these as well. Now, I've already shown off the teleport to location, teleport to actor. I'm going to show off the become ethereal. I just need actual bandits here.
Never should have come here.
Oh, that's the Shrine God Awakening. I need the become ethereal. As you can see, for 2 minutes, I can't be hurt. It just goes right past me. So, that's the become ethereal. In my left hand, I have the teleport to Kamui dimension, which I'm going to be sending this guy here. Okay, so now she's in the Kamui dimension, which will be traveling there now. Let's see. There we go. Teleport self to Kamui dimension. As you can see, the dimension is a lot. Oh. Hello. You're not supposed to be out of your cage. Hold on a minute. I'm not gonna die to some random bandit here. No, you won't. That was completely random. What is supposed to happen is she's supposed to be trapped in the cage here. And what you can do, and if you pull this back lever here, you can actually torture them and kill them like that. So that was what was supposed to happen, but the cage was already left open. But here, it's your home away from home, pretty much. You have a bed, you have a chest you can sleep in, regain your health. The enhancer, alchemy lab, grindstone, everything you need here. So pretty much a compatible home for the player as well. Now, if you ever want to escape the dimension, what you can do is you use the teleport map. But there's also one more here that I believe I'm forgetting. Let's see if I can find it. That's a dimension. There's supposed to be one that gives you like an infinite amount of chest space, or chest, or basically have a chest on you at all times, but it doesn't seem to be here anymore, so that's fine. We'll skip that since it's not here. But teleport the map. So they can't use this spell here, so we'll do the teleport the menu. What you can do is you can travel to a variety of cities. I believe you already have to visit them once. Towns. And shops. So over here, we're going to travel to, let's see. I guess it really doesn't matter. We'll travel to Winterhelm or Windhelm.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you're
As you can see, I've traveled to Windhelm. I haven't even been here before, but I was able to travel here with this.
Maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
What are you giving me?
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay.
You hate the Dark Elves. Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice. Some of these...
Well,
and
some
it isn't
story
just-
exposition here.
In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
In any case, continuing back to where we was left off, where we was so rudely interrupted. The teleport map will be showing that off right now. What this does is it sends you here to another part of the dimension. But here there'll be designated spots to where you can travel to. I believe most of these are cities you've already visited. So there's Windhelm, Winterhold, Dawnstar, Whiterun, Falgreath, Markuth, Morthal, and Solitude. So I believe these are major cities that you can travel to, and a couple of other places too. Once you explore the map, you'll be able to travel to any one of these places. Or you can return back to the casting point to where you was left off last. You know what? Let's go to... Where do I want to go to? I don't want to go to Winterhold. Winterhold is stupid. We'll go to Dawnstar.
time's sake, Scald. Who do you think is threatening with
And
our
here we
old
are.
war wounds?
We are in Dawnstar
We're not
now.
soldiers anymore.
So, as you can see, he's not really the type to fight in this. Yeah, you have a few spells, but you'll more be relying on the Kamui to pretty much get from point A to point B. To get around, go, cause a little disruptance, then get out.
Proud of his service, Scald.
So,
The
that's
Legion
it for these
taught
two
us
mods, the
loyalty.
expansion of them and the updates of them. This video is a lot longer than I expected it to be, but I want to be sure I showed off just about everything that these mods have to offer in terms of them being updated. And these people are interrupting me when I speak, so we just got to go in this corner. But as always, I will leave a link in the description below for these mods so you can download and check them out yourselves. Any questions that you may have for these mods, I would suggest that you first make sure you read over the description. They usually answer a lot of the questions that you may have, including what spells to install or what other mods you need to install for these to work properly. And also go check out the forums on each one of those, because usually if you have a question, someone else have already asked that same question, and there's probably an answer for it. I will try my best to help out, but my knowledge of these mods is kind of limited. I'm only show off the mods. I have no factor in creating them whatsoever. I just do showcases for them. So that's it for that. I hope you enjoy these mods. As always, there will be a link in the description below. And I will catch you guys next week. Peace.